gentlemen, welcome to AEW Dark. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz and Justin Roberts, and we're jumping straight into the action here tonight.
Your opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from South San Francisco, California, weighing 196 pounds, Aaron Solo.
And before we get too far underway, we'd like to thank our sponsors, our official sponsor, State Farm, for their support. State Farm is a part of the AEW family. Consider letting them become a part of yours. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, Aaron Solo here of the factory, proud member of the factory, the north region of California, up there in San Fran.
Shaved, he looks 10 years younger.
That'd be 9 years.
Oh, okay. I was rounding up.
From Northern California, San Francisco, Excalibur.
Yes, he is. Bay Area.
And his opponent from Ern, Texas, weighing 273 pounds, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
And Taz, you know, if it were me, and it is up to me, I would rather be here than across the ring from Lance Archer.
Oh, absolutely, but I'll tell you what, Solo going right at him. I appreciate that, respect it, but I think it's gonna, I know it's gonna backfire.
Solo landed on his feet on the apron and now lands on his face on the apron.
But Solo did the right thing. He went right at the Murder Hawk Monster. Most athletes don't do that.
Now they allow Archer to establish himself in the ring, and once they do, they pay the price typically.
Yeah. And right now, though, Solo is still paying the price.
Now Archer, 3 consecutive.
Smart veteran move by Aaron Solo.
Oh, nice drop kick to the knee by Aaron Solo. And just a reminder, AEW Dynamite live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TBS. Tony Khan announced over the weekend the AEW Interim World Championship Eliminator Series. And that begins with our opening match tomorrow night, a battle royal to determine who goes on to the main event to face the #1 ranked Jon Moxley, with the winner moving on to Forbidden Door on June 26th to compete for the Interim AEW World Championship, plus Hangman Page versus New Japan Pro Wrestling's David Finlay, and so much more.
Solo's trying to get some momentum here, and it's working. Look at this, man.
Solo. Oh, Archer kicked out barely a 1 count.
Solo, you can see that sense of urgency. He realizes, I got to get moving here because it's rare to get Lance down on the mat. Got to try to keep him there.
Up to the top, Archer rising up, and
oh no.
Great anticipation by Lance Archer. Solo hammers down the double sledge on the elbow, breaking the grip of Archer. Now Archer once again.
Big goozle by the big man, but again, Solo again, Excalibur fighting out.
Yeah, Solo showing some serious aggression, but he just got pounced almost out of the ring.
Yeah, that misdirection body shot right there. It's just completely bodying Aaron Solo and just drilling him.
It's like being in a car and getting T-boned.
No kidding.
And that's a massive lariat from the big Texan. Now Archer.
Ripcord Jones here.
Ripcord and takes Solo for a ride on the helicoaster. And Archer may be able to end it here, but doesn't seem like he's in any rush.
No, he has complete control. I mean, right now, and he knows Solo did have him rocking, but right now, oh, he's going blackout, buddy.
Solo kicks his legs. He was able to escape. Looks for the cradle, but Archer, too wide of a base, too big of a man.
Absolutely. And now grabbing Solo by the hair. What the hell is he going to do next to Aaron?
Oh, what a choke slam by Archer. And again, Archer could end it here, but instead opting to inflict even more punishment on Aaron Solo.
Well, I like this. I respect what Lance Archer is doing. Here it comes, bud.
Solo brought to center, and the blackout from Archer. 1, 2, 3.
There is your winner, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
Hey, Aaron Solo did put up a heck of a battle and fight. Rarely do you see it happen against the Murder Hawk, but Murder Hawk was victorious.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Aaron Solo. I mean, it was a mismatch, Taz, but Solo held up his end of the bargain as well as he could, but unfortunately the size and strength of the Murder Hawk Monster and Lance Archer just too much for Aaron Solo to contend with.
Absolutely. But the Murder Hawk Monster, beware AEW roster. It's a dangerous man right there.
TBS.
The get back is going to be bigger than the setback.
The interim World Championship Eliminator Series begins with a star-studded battle royal. Then the winner faces #1 contender Jon Moxley.
The story of Jon Moxley is just starting.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.
Up next here on AEW Dark, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, in action.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Southern California, weighing 215 pounds, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Nice reaction for the veteran, man. SoCal's own CD.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well deserved.
And his opponent, Steve Andrews.
Wow. I did a bigger high spot before the match than I've done my whole career.
But Taz, who do you ever beat?
Oh, we'll see. Fair point.
Fans, you can hear with the SCU chant. Christopher Daniels. And Daniels, we haven't seen much out of him since the dissolution of SCU, since the Young Bucks betrayed Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, but Daniels could not resist competing here on home turf, here in Ontario, California, part of the great Southland region.
Yeah, it's great. And again, you can tell by just the respect that they're giving Daniels, and it's obviously well-deserved. All the years he's wrestled all over the world, but obviously being homegrown guy here from Cali.
Christopher Daniels, after the shoulder tackle, it's the ropes arm drag there by Andrews.
Yeah, good arm drag by Andrews.
And Daniels comes back with one of his own, a couple of his own. Daniels hanging on, putting the pressure on that left shoulder.
Yeah, good job with that arm bar, knee on the side of the cheek, keep his opponent at bay.
And tomorrow night, AEW Dynamite live, 8/7 Central on TBS. The former AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page returns to action for the first time since Double or Nothing. He will go one-on-one with New Japan Pro Wrestling's David Finlay, the son of Fit Finlay. All of that and so much more tomorrow night, Dynamite live.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get in the way of Hangman right about now after losing that AEW World title, but Finlay's a competitor that's traveled all over the world and compete.
Yeah,
second-generation guy.
Fourth generation.
I'm sorry, you're correct. Fourth generation. His dad, who I know personally, good guy and a tremendous competitor himself.
And now Andrews looking to press the advantage against Christopher Daniels. Daniels hard into those buckles. Daniels dropped down. And Taz, you know, we mentioned that Daniels competing somewhat sporadically here in AEW. It's one thing to work out in the gym, but it's a completely other thing to be training in the ring full-time. Different type of strain on your body.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get some sort of a ring rust, even if you're a veteran like a Daniels or someone who's not in the ring enough. It happens, but it comes back quick. Right now, Andrews is doing some really fancy damn stuff,
but Daniels just shuts him down with the back heel trip.
Well done by Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, and he's telling Andrews, get on up here, let's go.
And that's the veterancy of Christopher Daniels. He knows that you can flip around, you can jump around the ring all you want, but one solid pro wrestling technique can completely change the momentum of the match.
Yeah, it just levels the playing field, shuts you down, and we're seeing this momentum built here by Daniels.
Chopping Enziguri, yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty. As nasty as that left eyeball that Daniel has. What happened with that thing?
Yeah, that was from when the Young Bucks.
I know. I just want to make sure you know.
Through Daniels' orbital bone first into the steel ring post.
That's what happened. You get a black eye inside the ball.
Oh! Moonsault ever. Daniels making it look easy.
Here is your winner, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
CD's hit that BME a lot. I've called it a lot, and it's always on point, man. But look right here, Andrews trying to get momentum, but then that Osoda gallery, that back sweep, and then that BME right there. Awesome.
Yeah, best moonsault ever. Still awe-inspiring after all this time. Christopher Daniels victorious here in Southern California.
It's pro wrestling biggest powerhouses coming together to give you an event like you've never seen before.
And send shockwaves through professional wrestling.
This is about the undisputed elite Bullet Club.
It's the pay-per-view event the world has been waiting for. AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling presents Forbidden Door. Live Sunday, June 26th on pay-per-view.
Coming up next, action of the women's division. Sky Blue takes on the problem, Marina Shafir.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Sky Blue.
Sky Blue, part of the talented young core we have here in the AEW locker room. It has an interesting fact. Her government name, actually, Sky Orange.
Oh, that's interesting because that was going to be my gimmick name, Sky Orange. So we have a problem, Sky Blue and I.
Well, shouldn't it be with her parents who named her that?
Could be.
Okay, all right.
Could be. Definitely could be.
And her opponent from Moldova. She is the problem, Marina Shafir.
Yeah, speaking of a problem, the problem, Marina Shafir, submission and judo specialist. And very intense. We've seen this walk to the ring. Trying to get under her opponent's skin, trying to shake their confidence.
Yeah, true. You got to be careful, though, with the young athlete known as Sky Blue in the ring, though. I understand Shafir, and I understand her credibility and all that and everything, and her martial arts abilities, but Sky Blue is quick, super athletic, and she takes chances, and here we go!
Oh, Sky Blue, the drop kick as Shafir was entering the ring, and that's it. Sky Blue looking to make the most of this opportunity.
Love it. Good job by Sky right there. Bam!
Yeah, this is a lot of aggression we're not used to seeing out of Sky Blue.
Sky Blue bringing that FTW mindset. All right.
And the fans here in Ontario, Toyota Arena, I love what they're seeing out of Sky Blue. Second thrust kick, Shafir on roller skates and just spills right out of the ring.
Yeah, Shafir did not expect this, nor did we. This attack out of nowhere by Sky Blue, and she's not done, buddy.
Yeah, Sky Blue looking for the Hurricanrana, but Shafir puts on the break. Oh, man, Sky Blue just sent into the barricades 3 consecutive times. And Shafir just dropped Sky in her face.
Well, I love the counter by Marina. That was very good. It's vicious and not legal, and they got to be careful of a count out here. Break the count, Shafir. There you go.
Yeah,
that's
Shafir,
what she did.
Under the bottom rope, Stephon Smith's count on the outside resets. And Sky Blue returned to the ring by Marina Shafir. Of course, on the mat is where Shafir is most comfortable. Sky Blue knows that, trying to take her opponent off of her game, but the momentum now favoring Marina Shafir.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, it's now she's bringing those hip attacks, which usually follows a nice hip throw like an Ogoshi throw, which is probably coming, hence her judo background. No, she's going with a high collar. Ooh, nice slam.
Shafir, far leg hook. Sky Blue, though, able to kick out.
We've seen her set up her opponents with those hip attacks into a throw.
And maybe Shafir perhaps thinking it's become too predictable.
True.
And then changes up the game there.
Especially if the color analysts realize. That's it.
Sky Blue, the high stack on the roll-up. Shafir able to kick out. And Sky Blue, the thrust kick right underneath the jaw.
Yeah, good intensity, good kick, good extension in the leg by Marina. She's slapping herself in the head to shake out that attack. The way Sky Blue was explosive.
And later this summer, AEW will be returning to Rochester, New York on Wednesday, July 6th at the Blue Cross Arena. Tickets on sale right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Ooh! That knee strike, that rising knee, dude.
Nice rising knee strike, and then the kick to the midsection doubles over Shafir, but Shafir, another wild swing and a miss. Sky Blue,
good
really,
forearm.
really swung through that one. Comes back again, solid contact to the jaw of Shafir.
This match could go either way here, dude. Either way.
Yeah, Sky Blue's coming out motivated, coming out with a chip on her shoulder.
Big time. And trying to break that grip with those back elbows. Switch.
And notice how Shafir maintains control of the wrist while she dropped it there. The cartwheel into the kick to the back.
Just so people know, the cartwheel's not trying to be fancy. The cartwheel's to get quickly turn around to face her opponent for the kick. It's not a fancy thing she's trying to show people, in my opinion.
Yeah, you want to be
your position,
at your opponent's back.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's quick. Instead of turning, the cartwheel gets you there quicker.
Right, but nice ankle pick there by Sky Blue. Trips out the leg of Shafir. Sky maybe cover. Oh,
trying to bridge, can't get it up.
Shafir bridges
there
up.
You go.
And now transitions around.
Backslide maybe. No, nice count up. There's the backslide.
Yeah, Sky was fighting out of it. But Shafir and Sky. Oh, look at this.
It's nice. That's got these both shoulders.
Bringing the arms of, or the shoulder blades of Sky Blue together. And now, with the arms captured, Shafir, there's that throw you were talking about, Taz.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, instead of the hip throw, it was more of like a tie Toshi, and now she's got the arm bar and the ankle.
And Shafir with the submission win.
The Problem, Marina Shafir.
Came out of nowhere, but that's a lot of times how most submissions come out of nowhere. Let's take a look here how she gets into it, Excalibur.
Marina Shafir, she calls this technique greedy because not only does she have her opponent's leg, but the arm and the head trapped as well. And Sky Blue with no choice but to tap out immediately.
Well, good victory for Shafir, but Sky Blue looked really good in that matchup. Hell of a contest by both athletes.
All Elite Wrestling.
All Elite Wrestling. All are welcome.
Doesn't matter who you are or who you love.
All sexual orientations.
Different colors, different shapes, sizes.
You have a place here at All Elite Wrestling.
All are welcome here.
Eight days ahead of Road Rager in the hair versus hair match with Chris Jericho. Ortiz in action against Serpentico next.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 185 pounds. Serpentico.
Well, Taz, we know in 8 days at AEW Dynamite's Road Rager, it will be Chris Jericho and Ortiz in a hair versus hair match. But tonight, Ortiz set to compete with Serpentico.
Yeah, no, I know, and you got to think about it. If you're Ortiz, man, you got a lot to lose. I know it sounds like, just your hair. No, it's a big deal. That's a pride thing. One of those men, either Jericho or Ortiz, speaking of Ortiz, he's coming out here, he's going to be bald, basically.
And his opponent from New York, weighing 216 pounds, Ortiz!
That Ortiz has got a beautiful head of hair in that ponytail right now. And once he's done with Jericho, he might not have that anymore.
And he's walking to the ring with a sense of purpose, but you have to remember, Chris Jericho is 2-0 in matches with his hair on the line. And this is all leading toward blood and guts coming your way at the end of the month when we make our Detroit, Michigan debut. We know Eddie Kingston has Jon Moxley to rely on. It seems like Ortiz will be a part of that, but we don't know for certain. But we do know that Kingston and Moxley will be facing the Jericho Appreciation Society inside the double steel cage.
Yeah, here was a lock up here by Ortiz and Serpentico. So normally you would see both these men in tag team contests, you know, Luther with Serpentico and obviously Santana with Ortiz. It's one-on-one, obviously.
And we know that next Wednesday night, Road Rager, AEW Dynamite coming your way from the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis, Missouri. Tickets available right now, AEWTIX.com. And then 1 week later, we will be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the UWM Panther Arena on Wednesday, June 22nd. Tickets for both events on sale right now, AEWTIX.com.
Yeah, you see the Serpentico here, he's not taking nothing from Ortiz. Be careful, Ortiz is a dangerous guy, man.
Yeah, but this is an opportunity for Serpentico to really score a massive upset here, but he's kind of taking it lightly there.
Yeah, and like to your point, and that's what happens. You get chopped that hard. Jeez.
And Ortiz, the trip on Serpentico. Serpentico, though, up to his feet. And Serpentico rolls through, sweep there by Ortiz. Lateral press, not even a 1 count. Serpentico back up to his feet, hits the ropes. Ortiz quick on the step. Whoa. Ortiz able to avoid the low drop kick and then comes back with the power slam.
Nice job right there.
Oof. He sits out with a senton. Nice high-paced, fast-paced offense there by Ortiz.
Yeah, Ortiz is super talented, experienced, everything you want to say about him. He's as advertised, and Jericho will have his hands full with Ortiz.
And remember, Chris Jericho is the one that planted the dagger in the back of Ortiz and Santana. They were part of the inner circle for so long, such a dominant group here in AEW, and Jericho just cast them aside.
He's saying shh, 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 shh. So shh, shh, shh.
Damn. Serpentico trying to psych himself back up. Maybe not as impactful as Ortiz's shot, but a solid shot nonetheless, but a leg lariat there by Ortiz. Ortiz drops Serpentico. And Serpentico, though, nice kick backing Ortiz off, and he elevates up the Tijeras. Takes down Ortiz and a lariat. Serpentico. Swing and a miss. Ortiz. Enziguri rocks Serpentico. And Taz, you know, I mean, Serpentico is somebody that we've seen a lot here on AEW Dark, but when he kicks into gear, when he focuses, he could be a really serious contender.
Talented. His skill set is there. His experience is there. I mean, he's underratedly talented. And to your point, but the thing with Ortiz, being a straight New York City guy, is tough, man. It's tough to keep him down. Oh, nice counter, though.
And the thrust kick to the head. Low DDT.
Uh-oh, big upset here.
Serpentico, the chance. Nice cover there by Serpentico.
Yeah, good kick out. Good cover, but good kick out.
But, you know, Taz, to your point about Ortiz, we saw him walk into the ring with purpose. He knows how important momentum going into that hair versus hair match with Jericho is.
It's everything, especially with a world-class competitor like Jericho. All of his experience on the biggest stage, everywhere he's been at the highest level for years. Trust me, I've been in the ring with Jericho many times. Jericho is as advertised. He's a tremendous competitor and former multi-time world champion. So
the comeback lariat and Ortiz, the Tiger Driver, and the win.
Here is your winner, Ortiz.
Ortiz showing off his strength, the double underhook. Serpentico, tried to counter it with a Hurricane Rana, but Ortiz snatched him back up and then planted him down, center of the ring.
Yeah, so gives himself a little bit momentum as he deals with Jericho in that hair versus hair.
Next Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite Road Rager, Ortiz versus Jericho with their hair on the line. Toni Storm goes one-on-one with Zeta Zhang next here on AEW Dark.
This next match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, one of the great new additions to the roster here in AEW, who last week on Dynamite alongside Ruby Soho picked up a big victory over Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker DMD, but after the bell, Taz, Hayter using Britt's Owen Hart Foundation tournament title belt to blindside not only Toni Storm, but Ruby. We'll have more on that in a second. Now back down to Justin.
For reporting, Zeta Zhang.
And so it seems like this rivalry between Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, Toni Storm, and Ruby Soho is far from over.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. It's definitely heated for sure, but right now, Storm is in a one-on-one competition here with Zeta Zhang. So Toni Storm, though, I should say, tremendous in-ring competitor for sure around the world.
And right now, over at UpperDeckEPAC.com, the Double or Nothing match dated moments and new arrivals collection available only through this Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. It's over at UpperDeckEPAC.com. Toni Storm,
headlock,
yeah, nice side headlock. You can see has the wrist, Toni Storm's wrist.
Yeah, Zhang trying to break that grip and did it get the top wrist lock.
Toni Storm transitions around. Now side headlock takeover. Good fluidity. Great change of position by Toni Storm, keep her opponent guessing.
Yeah, and if you're Zhang, use your hips, as she did right there. Her hips what got Toni Storm to a vertical base, a couple of body shots, and now gets out. Oh, maybe not getting out. Good grip strength by Storm.
Yeah, the hips are really an important, underrated aspect of grappling. If you're down flat on your stomach, you're pretty much dead in the water. If you can get your hip under, you got a chance.
Absolutely. Hip movement and pivoting of the hips is everything. Nice misdirection on that. Instead of going over on that drop down, Zhang thought that, she thought that Toni Storm was going to zing, but she zanged. Get it? She didn't zing, but she zanged. That's how I'm on fire.
You got me with that one.
I got you pretty good there.
Toni Storm, uppercut underneath the jaw of Zeta Zhang. Storm, you can see keeping the head control of her opponent, directing Zeta Zhang to exactly where Toni Storm wants her in the ring. Oh, Zeta just kicked to the knee though.
Yeah, look at Zhang.
Oh,
back elbow. Well done on the back elbow. Those knees are bringing it.
You could tell by the way Toni Storm dropped. She didn't see that one coming. And now Zeta Zhang.
Take a little hip Jones right there. A little drop Sayanagi, and now what she got going on here?
Looking for a crucifix submission. Concentrating on the shoulders of Toni Storm.
If you're Zeta Zhang, got to be careful you don't get stacked in a pinning predicament like that.
That's good counter.
Just got to push your weight back if you Storm, but you see Zhang is using her core strength to lean forward.
Toni Storm with that left arm trapped underneath the right leg of Zeta Zhang. Toni maybe needs to dig in her heels, kind of bridge backwards.
Oh, I'd bring that leg up and cradle and stack Zhang on the back of her head. It's easier said than done, though.
Yeah, Zeta Zhang, a well-placed elbow to the ribs, but Toni Storm with two of her own and an elbow strike to the side of the head.
These ladies now going forearm shiver for forearm shiver.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a battle I want to engage in with Toni Storm, because you see how quickly her power changes the complexion of this match.
Heavy blows, duck the high round kick, maybe a German here.
Ooh, at least German suplex.
Right on the side of the shoulder and head area.
Yeah, I think Zeta Zhang tried to change her trajectory in midair, but Toni Storm's power just too much for her, and then the hip attack in the corner.
I think Zhang might be in a lot of trouble right about now.
Toni Storm launched off the bottom rope, swinging DDT, and she's not done there. Instead, Toni Storm brings Zeta Zhang towards center. Storm zero.
Gotta be it.
What a 1-2 shot by Toni Storm, and what a win.
The winner of this match, Toni Storm.
Physical battle by both ladies. Toni Storm able to come out of here with that victory, though. But watch this. Right on the head, Excalibur, as you called it. Bam!
That's Storm zero. Right on the money. And if I am either Thunder Rosa or Jade Cargill, I'm looking over my shoulder for Toni Storm, Taz.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I would too. Beware of Storm.
If there's one place where I'm just absolutely at home and there's nothing in the world that can get to me, it's inside of a wrestling ring. I can't explain it. I just walk through the ropes and I'm just like, I take a lot of pride in who I am and what I represent, because there was a point in time where I didn't think I'd be able to be a professional wrestler because of my sexuality, because I'm gay. It just always felt like I had this heavy weight on my shoulder that just wouldn't go away. And once I knew that I had the support of professional wrestling, I knew I had to take this opportunity to help other people. I had to be able to show up to work and not have to worry about judgment, and just to be free. It almost brings a tear to my eye that I can come to work and just be happy. Every time I step through the curtain, I'm fighting for every person who feels like they aren't accepted because of who they are, and I'm here to tell them that they are.
Okay, Excalibur, thanks a lot. Let's bring him in. Let's bring in Ortiz right now, just finishing up another win here on Dark. As we know, coming up on Road Rager, it's coming up on June 15th in St. Louis at Dynamite. You and Chris Jericho one-on-one, but this time it's hair versus hair.
You want me to talk, Shivani? That's what you want me to do?
Well,
I'm tired of talking, but I'll talk for you, Shivani.
Okay.
Road Rager, it's done, Christopher. That's it. Singular focus. And that's the only focus I have is taking your hair off your head. Because I know the only way to hurt you, the only way to really hurt you, because bruises heal, cuts heal, is to take your hair. And we all know, Chris, it ain't growing back. Everyone saw the Anarchy in the Arena, that bald spot of yours. And I'm gonna finish the job at Road Rager with your vain self. It's over, Shivani. Road Rager, it's over. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
I got you, man. I know you clipped his hair once before, but this time you're going for the whole thing in St. Louis. And there he is, Ortiz. It'll celebrate 1 year of AEW being on the road. It is St. Louis. It is Road Rager as part of Dynamite. Let's send it back to you, Taz, and you, Excalibur.
Big Trios Tag Team main event, the Dark Order take on Platinum, Max Caster, and the Gun Club.
Join the Dark Order.
Your AEW Dark main event is a trios match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, John Silver, Alex Reynolds, and Dark Order number 10.
Dark Order trio we are very well acquainted with. Reynolds, Silver, and number 10, Preston Vance. They complement each other so well. But they're gonna have a tough test here tonight in our main event. They team up to take on Max Caster, Austin, and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club, with Big Daddy Ass in their corner.
Big Ass Daddy.
And their opponents, the Gun Club and Platinum, Max Caster.
Yo! Listen! Yo! Acclaimed and the Guns were the popular guys, and the Dark Order keeps dropping like flies. Y'all are so annoying, you should do less. Everybody knows that's the reason why Stu left. And y'all are not worthy. Dark Order won't go away like they're herpes. And you all use Android. Y'all getting dissed by Acclaimed and the Ass Boys. The Ass.
Guy to my left uses an Android.
I have a Google Pixel 6 I'm quite happy with, but that's neither here nor there, Taz.
Canada!
Ontario. Oh, he's stupid.
Toronto!
Hamilton!
Why is this so hard? It's pretty easy. Ontario! The Acclaimed have arrived! Ontario, when I say ass, you say boys, ass! Ass! When I say ass, you say boys, ass! Ass, boys, get a buddy in!
I like how this went from being like a 25-second bit to a 90-second bit.
Hey, it's good stuff. As long as you're not getting ripped on the rap, who cares?
That's a good point, Ted. Good point. Crowd here in Ontario letting the Gun Club hear it. Of course, we would never stoop to the level of calling them the Ass Boys.
No, I would never call them Ass Boys. I know their dad a long time. He's the Ass Man.
Yes. He's Daddy Ass.
Big Daddy Ass.
And while we have a moment before this match kicks into high gear, AEW returns to the Midwest tomorrow. Actually, no, it's 8 days from now.
Hey, you know we're going in 8 days? The Midwest.
Road Rager featuring Chris Jericho versus Ortiz in a hair versus hair match. Wednesday, June 15th at the Chaffetz Arena. And then the week after that, Wednesday, June 22nd, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the UWM Panther Arena. Tickets for both events on sale right now, AEWTIX.com.
Good running shoulder block by Johnny Hungy right there with those big giant double biceps.
Inside the ring, Austin Gunn gets taken down by the arm drag. John Silver ducks under the lariat attempt. Running uppercut takes Austin off his feet.
Yeah, that flying, running, uppercut-like elbow. Man, it hit its mark, and Austin really caught it.
Side headlock.
It's tagged there by Colton.
Colton got the blind tag. I'm not sure John Silver knew that Colton was the legal man.
He definitely didn't know, and Colton lit him up with that line.
Yeah, John Silver found out when that lariat hit Silver right between the eyes.
That was a shot. You see Vance 10 right there in the apron, not happy.
Yeah, the so-called heater for the Dark Order.
Whoa, easy there, Austin.
You're gonna get demonetized. Come on, man.
You're gonna sprain your clavicle. That's not really in that area, but I hear
still, I mean, he's holding on to the ropes.
Right, you never know. That could happen.
Platinum Max Caster. Swinging neck breaker, slow swinging neck breaker.
You saw that John Silver was hanging on to his head there. That shot really got that massive medulla, that head, the cranium of John Silver.
Billy Gunn with the encouragement, a little bit of scissoring on the outside.
Oh, nice body shot. Another one by Silver.
You could hear the contact.
Oh, nice drop step back. Nice back throw.
And I mean, you see how Silver is just still on the mat. That was a desperation throw by Silver.
It's perfect, though. It was the right time to do it. He had to, your point of desperation, to maybe get that opportunity to tag one of his partners of the Dark Order in the match.
Colton Gunn, though, tagged in and lands a solid right hand to the jaw of Alex Reynolds. But notice Colton didn't want any part of number 10.
I think also, Austin tagged himself in there. Oof. The brothers Gunn.
Mr. Gunn, nobody home as he went in for the splash. Colton Gunn collides with his brother.
Backfire right there. Dad can't be happy with that.
John Silver didn't even have to work for that tag. Just walked over to Vance, tags him in, and now big right hand to the jaw of Max Caster.
Well, watch out when this big cat gets rolling. Big Vance, he is dangerous.
And Caster came in, ate an elbow for his troubles. And number 10 sends Caster still on the outside. Gunn planted flat on his back by big number 10, Preston Vance. Wow. Massive spine buster.
Yeah, that was impressive, the intensity in that spine buster. Oh, right to Billy Gunn. He did the schneebits.
Alex Reynolds coming in. Gets elevated over the top by number 10.
That was pretty badass right there. That was really good stuff by the Dark Order.
All that extra height sends Reynolds crashing down. His opponents on the outside. High Gammon Gary, rolling elbow strike. Enzi Gary, stunner, German, and discus lariat. Shouts to Mr. Brody. No, Mr. Brody Lee with that discus lariat, but Colton Gunn in there in time to break it up.
He saved his brother. Those transitions were very impressive by the Dark Order on Austin Gunn, but Colton busted it up.
Dark Order landing that wombo combo, but Colton Gunn able to save his brother, but if John Silver's able to do this pendulum bomb, and Caster clips out the knee of Vance.
And Colton had grabbed John Silver's foot.
And a right hand, just a straight right hand. But, the knee strike from Reynolds.
The O'Connor roll here.
Yeah, O'Connor roll. 2, no. And the crutch. The crutch.
Ref didn't see it.
Colton Gunn.
Ref never saw it.
2, 3.
Excellent.
Here are your winners,
Platinum Max Caster, and the Gunn Club.
A very frustrating loss for Dark Order, but this alliance between Gunn Club and the Acclaim already paying dividends. And tomorrow night, AEW Dynamite Live, 8/7 Central on TBS. The AEW Interim World Championship Eliminator Series starts off our broadcast tomorrow night with the Battle Royal. The winner advancing to the main event to face the #1 ranked Jon Moxley to determine who goes on to Forbidden Door to compete for the Interim AEW World Championship. Plus Hangman Page versus New Japan Pro Wrestling's David Finlay. All of that and so much more. For myself, Excalibur, for Tez, for Justin Roberts, wishing you a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow at Dynamite.
Tomorrow on TBS.
The get back is going to be bigger than the setback.
The Interim World Championship Eliminator Series begins with a star-studded Battle Royal. Then the winner faces #1 contender Jon Moxley.
The story of Jon Moxley is just starting.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.